Did you know that sleep affirmations are some of the most best kept secrets from the universe? They don't want you to know this because it's so powerful that if you understand how to use them to your advantage, you can literally become whatever you want. You can reprogram yourself to be who you want to be. And so in this video, I'm going to go through why I like to use sleep affirmations to reprogram my trading psychology and my trading identity, and why it's something that it's important for you to look into if you want to become this new successful trader. So before we get started, go ahead, like and subscribe and drop a comment below so that the algorithm picks up this video and gets this message out to more traders like you. So the first thing I want to make clear is that this is science backed. Okay, this is not woo-woo nonsense. This stuff has been, the CIA studied this. This stuff has been going on in the background, MK Ultra. All this stuff has been working against you without you knowing it. Only the successful people know this. Right. This kind of information was not meant for the masses. This is highly guarded, protected information, that the subconscious mind is a thing and that the subconscious mind can be programmed to do whatever you want it to do, to be whatever you want to be. So it's very important that you snap out of it and actually take this seriously, because what I'm trying to tell you here will be the difference between you succeeding and not succeeding as a trader or whatever you want to do in life. And they've been doing this since the 1910s, 1920s, probably even before that. But guys like Henry Ford, Andrew Carnegie, Napoleon Hill knew this stuff. Rockefeller, all the old classics, all the old big money that were self-made, they all understood the power of the subconscious mind, that they had to have this positive subconscious identity about what they were trying to do, about the thing they were trying to become. And I'm telling you that the best traders in the world are not running the same software in their brain as you are. Okay, they have this different belief system about the way they approach the markets, about the way they handle discipline, patience, confidence. Everything that they have working in their brain is different to your brain. You might share the same strategy as they do, but I guarantee you, you don't share the same brain. That's why it doesn't work for you. That's why you keep struggling. And the beautiful thing about the subconscious mind is that it never sleeps. It's always working. The subconscious mind has to keep working because this is the thing that keeps your blood flowing, keeps you breathing while you're asleep, keeps your heart pumping, keeps your organs work. It's so big and so vast that you don't realize how powerful it is. It's keeping you alive. It's arranging your surroundings, your reality, your life is run by your subconscious mind. And then the 10%, or maybe even less, is your conscious mind. This is your analytical mind. This is when you're awake. This is what you see. This is your intentions. Your conscious mind might say, I want to be a successful trader, but your subconscious mind says, no, we're not doing it. And then, of course, the subconscious mind wins. You're always going to be battling yourself. You're always going to be swimming upstream, right? You never get into flow. And so the subconscious mind is always awake, right? Even when you're asleep. So when you're asleep, it's your conscious mind is turned off, right? So you're not conscious anymore. You're asleep, but your subconscious mind is working. And that's the time where you want to be reprogramming your mind through positive affirmations. And I'll tell you how to do that later in this video. So make sure you watch this to the end. But basically, when you're struggling as a trader, it's because you have these negative beliefs, these negative programming that's been running, that's been programmed to you through society, through your school, through the matrix from birth. From when the first 7 years of your life, that's when your brain is the most fragile, impressionable to its surroundings, right? So if your parents were saying money is difficult, money is hard when you were a kid, then you're going to take on that belief system. And then if that becomes your identity and your belief system, that becomes your reality, right? And then of course trading is going to be even harder for you, right? You're not born to be a trader, okay? Trading goes against your natural state. Let's make that clear, okay? That's why everybody fails at trading. Almost everyone fails at trading because it's not your natural being. It's not your natural state of mind, okay? Your natural state of mind is to protect you, to make you survive, right? It's the amygdala, which will make you have an ego, to protect yourself, to run from danger. And basically when you're trading, you're putting on risk, so it's dangerous, right? That's why you cannot hold trades. That's why you second guess yourself. That's why you are attached to the outcome. That's why you do all the mistakes that you know you shouldn't do, but you're doing it and you don't know why you're doing it. It's because your subconscious mind is making you do it. So it's important that you have to reprogram your subconscious mind with new beliefs, with this new identity. And you do it when you sleep. That's the best way to do it, because when you're asleep, the conscious mind switches off, right? So the conscious mind is now turned off, and all that's left is the subconscious mind. And that's when you go in and you listen to the positive affirmation videos, and you replay them, and you replay them in your sleep. And through the repetition and doing it for a long enough period of time, you start to reprogram yourself with this new identity, and then things in trading will start to change. And it'll be the weirdest things, like things you wouldn't expect. Like your subconscious mind will make you manifest a new strategy that was the final piece of the puzzle, a strategy that you were looking for but you didn't know you needed, or it would like manifest a video that you needed to see but you didn't know you had to see it, right? That's what your subconscious mind is, bringing these things into your reality. And then, you know, through that, then you have these moments of aha moments, like, oh, okay, now I'm understanding that. Oh, okay, that's a good piece of information. Okay, great. And then you see my video, and then you see someone else's video, and you see the right information to get you to the right place where you're trying to go. Do you understand? This is how it works, right? It's constantly working, and it's so powerful that it's bringing things into your reality without you knowing it. This is how the world works. This is what they don't want you to know, right? This is the type of stuff that Napoleon Hill from Think and Grow Rich is talking about. This is what Neville Goddard talks about, right? And the most successful people in the world do this, or know this. They don't want you to know. The reason they don't want you to know is because they don't want competition. They want to be the guys with all the power and the success, and they want everybody else to be the peasants and the slaves and to work for them. They don't want more competition, but it's really that easy, right? And this is what I'm trying to tell you. So you can reprogram with the positive affirmations while you're sleeping, and then suddenly one day things will be easy, right? You'll just wake up one day and you won't be impatient, or you'll be able to make better decisions with your trading. And then, obviously you have to have an edge, right? It doesn't mean like you have a shit strategy and a good mindset and it's going to work. It doesn't work like that. You need a good strategy that works, and you need that you've proven to yourself that it works. You've done the back testing, right? And then now you have the mindset to make that work. And of course, there's another missing link with the positive affirmations is that you have to also get rid of the negative subconscious programming, which is what I do in my course, the Inner Edge Pro. It's the first link in the description. That part, we go in and we clear out the negative programming so that you can install the new program, right? You have to take out the weeds before you can plant the new seeds. You cannot grow new seeds with the weeds in the garden. It's gonna kill the new seeds, right? Because for every one positive, like it's the power of like 2 or 3 negatives. Do you understand? It's like the negative is so much more overpowering than the positive. So you have to clear out the negative, and that's how we clear it out in my program. We go in and we have techniques there to clear that out. So if that's what you want to do, check it out. But this is why positive affirmations are so important, right? Like you can talk about trading psychology. Oh yeah, fear and greed, impatience. This, yeah, you can talk about it, but then you're trying to use willpower to overcome it, and that never works. You're always going to be swimming upstream. It's always going to be difficult. It might work for a day or two, and then you're just going to relapse and go back to your old negative patterns. This is why you have to reprogram, right? Just knowing about it is not good enough. It's not going to stick, right? So you have to reprogram. It's very important that you understand that. And then one day you're going to just be where you wanted to be, right? You're going to look back and you're going to understand that this is the final piece of the puzzle, right? So anyways, if you're new to my channel, go ahead, like and subscribe, drop a comment below. Let me know if you guys actually do any kind of positive affirmations, sleep affirmations, how you're reprogramming yourself, or if maybe this is all new information to you, then that's also very exciting for you, because this is going to open new pathways for you. This is like the breakthrough part of your journey, right? You've learned everything. You've been studying, you've been doing the back testing, but you still can't get yourself to hold the trades. You still can't stop obsessing with your trades. You still can't, you have the ego, you're still attached. Well, you have to now fix the subconscious, right? Now you know, right? But I can't do it for you. You have to do it, right? I can only tell you about it. And then you have to do it, and then you get to experience it for yourself. Okay? I want to see you win. I really do. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.